Hello and welcome to my channel. Yes, it's official now. I can actually say those phrases and have a channel. I do have a channel. Yes, if you don't know, get to know. It's called The Chronicles of Nordia. Someone said to me the other day, messaged me the other day and said, "Oh, you're now a content creator." I'm just like, yeah, I'm just full of gas. I'm just like, am I? Oh my God. I just need to get some content. um, but yeah, what I want to say thank you for everyone that responded to my video, that posted comments, that inboxed me, that gave me their opinion, their honest opinion. I hope it's honest. Their opinions and then their advice, and also to those who talked about what they wanted me to talk about, basically. So I want to say thank you for that. Thank you for those who subscribed. Watch me now. Oh my God, about subscribe. Yes. Yes. So thank you to those people who subscribe to the Chronicles of Nordia on YouTube. I'm watching watching it go up little by little. I said to my boyfriend the other day, I've got 42 now. I'm so happy. Yeah, listen, yeah, 42. That's if I can make 42 people laugh, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So thank you. Um, so basically, one of the topics that came up that people wanted me to talk about, someone actually posted this on my Facebook wall. I won't call any names. I'm just going to say SO. And they posted this. They said, talk about self-love. Now, before this was mentioned, it was something that had in my head anyway to talk about. I was doing a video. Coincidentally, I was doing a video on it, and then I stopped. I was like, nobody wants to listen to me talk about self-love. Nobody's gonna want to hear that. Like, people love themselves, kind of thing. But you know what? That's a bit naive of me to think, because I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and he was just like, because some people need permission to love themselves. And that was actually quite deep. I'm just like, wow, imagine needing permission to love yourself. I'm a big I'm a big believer of self-love. I practice self-love on a regular basis. I am, for me, what self-love is putting yourself first, is appreciating yourself, is sort of like believing in yourself, is rewarding yourself as well. And I just think that's a big thing for me. Obviously, a lot of you guys know that I've got sickle cell and stuff. So for me, it plays a vital role for me to love myself to the highest degree, in the highest order, because I have a major battle ahead of me. I have a major battle ahead of me. And I'm just saying to myself, if I don't love myself in that high order, how do I wake up every day and do what I do? How would I be able to wake up every day and just keep on moving, keep on doing what I'm doing? I have to be able to love myself to say, you know what? Listen, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this in style and big fashion. Yeah, we're not. We yeah. I always say this. I always say, look, cameras ain't gonna catch me half guard. Yeah, I probably now, but that's another story. But yeah, I'm a big believer in self-love, and to tell you how long that I've been practicing self-love, when this got mentioned, I literally thought to myself, I swear I brought a book like ages ago, and I'm telling you, this book is probably like about over 10 years that I brought this book, and it's basically a book about with quotes and stuff like that, just like life little snippets to get you through the day. Whenever you're feeling down, I can pick up this book and I can read a quote from it and be like, you know what, okay, I've got, you need to keep on going. So yeah, I brought this book ages ago, and I'm going to put the name of the book and the author in the comment section. It's always believe in yourself and dreams. And that's, for me, that's a part of me practicing self-love. And when I opened this, I tell you, like, I've been practicing self-love for a long time, it seems, because when I opened this is what I wrote to myself. Like, I'm going to read it out. This is a little note that I wrote to myself, and it said, "Dear self, may this book uplift you when you find it difficult to uplift yourself. May it carry you in moments that seem tiring. May it be that voice in your head when your thoughts seem to fail you. May you read this book and think, I can. It's not over. You're not done until you picket fence it all. And most of you that know me anyway, notice that I've got a tattoo on my arm. It says picket fence. And for me, that's the overall bubble. That's my overall bubble. That's my dreams. It involves everything. That's my happiness kind of thing. And it's amazing that from such a young age, I have been practicing self-love. And, you know, when I say practicing self-love, I mean, I'm not just saying that. There's like Christmas time I'll give you a perfect example. Come Christmas time, this is what I do. I like to treat myself, and I probably treat myself too often anyway, because every time I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to treat myself. It makes myself feel better. I'm just going to treat myself. So, but especially on Christmas time, this is what I do. I make sure that I buy myself a present for Christmas. Like, and not only that, I make sure that I wrap it up and I write a little note to self, from self. And then come Christmas Day, I'm looking at the present like, oh my God, what is that? Like, I know I didn't just buy that the other day. I know it's a pair of shoes in there, but you know, I have to do the whole, oh my God kind of thing. So yeah, that's one of the ways I practice self-love. You know, if I like, and I don't, when I say I don't scrimp on spending on myself, like, because at the end of the day, I've only got one body. That, you know, like, unless someone's going to tell me that when you die you come back as somebody else or you reincarnated, like, but knowing my bad luck, I'll probably come back and reincarnate as a fly or something like that, and then I have to go pitch on things. I'll tell you though, I'll be one bougie fly. I'll be like, no, absolutely not. I will not pitch on that poo-poo. That will be me as a fly. But anyway, but yeah, I think people really do need to, like, there's nothing selfish about you wanting to put yourself first. There's nothing selfish about you taking time for yourself to appreciate yourself. So there's nothing selfish about that. There's no, like, and I think people probably think, or some people probably think, you know what, yeah, I don't want to be sounding too big-headed or anything like that. Like, you know, obviously, how can you be like, oh, I love myself or whatnot? But you have to, like, there is just no two ways about it, because how can I just say I love someone else if I don't love my own self? Like, how, you know, and again, self-love is so important, because you see, it's that thing that stops you for people taking the mick out of you. Like, literally, like, you could be in like what you think is a loving relationship, and that person is just taking you for a yam head, should I say, a yam head. So, you know, it's that thing that think, okay, hang on a moment, I don't even treat myself like this. Why am I allowing you to come up in my life and treat me like this when I don't even treat myself like that? It's that thing that stops you from being taken for a yam head, because there's some people out there that just takes people for a yam head. Let's just be frank, innit? So I think it's such an important attribute to have to be able to, you know, treat yourself, to be able to pamper yourself, to be able to say, you know what, self, I love you, and self, I am going to reward you, and self, I am putting you first. And putting self first sometimes mean getting rid of those people who are toxic. Like, there are a lot of people that come into your life and they mean you no good. And you know, sometimes this is with me, there's this thing where I do is just like, and I do it a lot, because there's certain stuff on Facebook, like, that I really just stop myself from seeing. There's certain groups on Facebook that I wouldn't join, because every time I join it or every time it pops up, I feel like I'm just like, nah, that just irritates my spirit. That really irritates my spirit. And I don't want to irritate self. Self doesn't have time to be irritated, because I need it to keep pushing on, so that I can be at my fullest. I can be at my best potential in life. So for me personally, I think it's very important to be able to love yourself, to not just say you love yourself, but just to practice that self-love. Take some time out, treat yourself, reward yourself, like, you know, all of that. I just think that it's one of those life hack that you just need to know. Like, don't let anybody say that, don't let anybody have to give you permission to love yourself. You love yourself automatically. You feel it. You love yourself automatically. You practice that self-love because it's important. And don't let anybody tell you because you say you love yourself that you're being big-headed or that you're too full of it. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't even listen to them people that anyway. Like when I'm ready to be like, when you see me stepping out in my nice clothes, yeah, and I know my whole thing is that I know I look nice. So at the end of the day, when I go outside, it's not a thing where I'm overly gassed by people giving me compliments and stuff like that, because from inside the house, I already then told myself, like, you know what, yeah, you're gonna stop traffic outside. And that's it.